Most people will never realize this. They'll spend their whole lives thinking that being smart means memorizing information, quoting books, or getting perfect grades. But deep down, you know that can't be the full story. Because you've seen people with degrees make terrible choices. You've seen people with high IQs fall apart under real pressure. And you've probably wondered, if they're so intelligent, why do they keep failing at life? Here's the truth. Being smart isn't about knowing more. It's about seeing differently. It's about thinking in ways most people never even consider. And today, you'll discover 5 powerful mental shifts that don't just make you smarter, they make you dangerously effective. The kind of person who walks into a room and instantly changes its energy. No ego, no bragging, just calm, quiet power. Let's begin. Number 1. Don't argue to win. Ask to understand. Most people argue like they're in a courtroom, trying to prove a point, dominate, or win. But smart people, they don't play that game. They're not trying to win, they're trying to understand. They ask, what makes you feel that way? What outcome are you hoping for? Have you looked at it from this angle? They stay calm. They stay curious. And because they're not attacking, people lower their defenses and open up. When that happens, the truth reveals itself. That's the secret. You don't have to defeat people. You just have to understand them. That's how real minds are changed. 2. Don't get trapped in the moment. Zoom out and see the system. Most people treat failure like the end. They mess up a presentation and spiral. They get rejected and shut down. They skip a workout and think, I'm useless. But smart people see things differently. They don't call it failure, they call it data. They ask, what led to this? What pattern got me here? What can I adjust and test next time? They treat life like a system, not a soap opera. When you zoom out far enough, nothing is final. Everything is just feedback. That's how smart people grow faster. They don't waste time sulking. They're too busy refining the system. 3. Filter everything through one question. Is this under my control? Most people burn out, stressing over things they can't control. Traffic, gossip, politics, someone else's opinion. The more they fight what they can't change, the more drained they become. Smart people don't do that. They ask, can I control this? If yes, they act. If no, they let it go. That's why they seem calm, even under chaos. Their peace doesn't come from having control over life. It comes from controlling themselves. 4. Get comfortable with silence. Have you ever noticed how most people panic in silence? They rush to fill the air with words, jokes, or noise. Smart people don't. They embrace silence. They listen more than they speak. They let the moment breathe. They observe. Because the one who talks less often sees more. Silence makes people lean in. It reveals what loud people miss. The less reactive you are, the more powerful you become. Silence isn't emptiness, it's strength. 5. Don't react, just observe. When someone says something rude, most people snap back. Life throws a curveball. Most people panic. Smart people pause. They breathe. They watch. That tiny moment of stillness gives them clarity and control. Reacting is easy. Anyone can do it. But observing? That's mastery. Because when you stop reacting, you start seeing what others can't. You become the calm one in chaos, and that makes you unforgettable. Final thoughts. You don't need a PhD. You don't need to talk louder than everyone else. You don't even need to learn faster. You just need to shift how you think. Ask instead of argue. Zoom out instead of panic. Focus on what's in your control. Embrace silence. Observe before reacting. That's the real advantage. Most people will keep overreacting, rushing, and draining their own energy. But if you start practicing these habits now, you'll become sharper, calmer, and truly unshakable. If this message hit you, don't just scroll away. Tap that like button, drop a comment saying "Quiet Power," so I know you're part of the 10% willing to make a change in their lives. Also, hit that subscribe button, because this is only the beginning of unlocking your real potential. Let the world chase noise. You're here to build silent strength,